Welcome back. You're doing really well. You've got your goals sorted, you understand your customers, and you've got everything organised in that brilliant one-page summary. Today, we're going deeper into the bit that makes most people a bit nervous, the money side. But don't worry, we're going to keep it simple and practical. Here are the questions we need to ask. What should I charge? Will I actually make any money? What if I price myself too high and no one hires me? What if I price too low and end up working for nothing? These are completely normal worries, and today we're going to get you some clearer answers. Getting your pricing right isn't just about making money, although that's obviously important. It's about making sure your business actually works sustainably. If you charge too little, you'll be working all hours for peanuts. And if you charge too much, you won't get customers. We need to find that sweet spot where you're earning properly and customers feel they're getting good value. Really, there are just three numbers you need to get clear on: what it costs you to run the business each month, what you want to earn each month, and therefore what you need to charge per hour or per job to make that happen. Once you know these three numbers, you can price confidently and know exactly what you're working towards. And AI can be really helpful here again. It can help you research typical costs for your type of business, suggesting realistic pricing based on your local market, and even help you work out whether your numbers actually add up. It is like having a bookkeeper on hand, somebody who can crunch numbers and explain things to you clearly. Let's start with costs because we need to know what it takes to run the business before you can work out what to charge. Think about all the things like travel, equipment, insurance, phone, marketing, and ask AI, what are the typical monthly costs for running a small your service business? Once you have an idea of your costs, you can then work out pricing. You want to cover your costs, pay yourself properly, and ideally have some left over for growing the business. Ask AI, based on typical rates for your service on the Isle of Man, what should I charge per hour or job to earn your target income after covering your monthly costs? So let's get practical. I want you to have two conversations with AI, first about costs and then about pricing. Take about 5 minutes total. We're working out rough figures that make sense for your situation. Welcome back. How do those numbers feel? Realistic? Scary? Exciting? All perfectly normal reactions. The important thing is you now have actual numbers to work with instead of just guessing. And you can adjust them as you learn more. But you've got a really good starting point. Brilliant work. You now understand what it'll cost to run your business and what you need to charge to make it worthwhile. In Module 6, we're going to work out how to tell people about your service and where to find your first customers. Before then, download your money worksheet and get those numbers properly sorted. Ready to learn about finding customers? See you next time.